What you see here is a shower that I finished tiling a while ago. In this case, you want to make sure that you cure this glue. In this case, I use cementitious, like a thin set mortar. But you want to make sure that it's dry for at least 48 hours. Now, the material that I have here, the product is called Simple Grout, and it's already a premix grout. Now, it has some advantages and some limitations. The advantage is that you can use it in different areas, like and it actually is stain resistant. You can use it in walls, you can use it in floors, in shower floors, tubs, or around the tub. But it's for an interior use only. Also, what you want to make sure that it's not in a submerged area, like a swimming pool or something like that. So you want to make sure that you apply this correctly, and you don't want to apply it in an area bigger than 10 square feet because it will dry really quick and it's really hard to take out. Now, when you have these edges like that, like with porous stones, you want to make sure that you put a sealer on it before you put the grout, because it will absorb all the grout and it's really hard to remove. So you want to make sure you put a sealer on it, and I'll show you in a moment. And again, you have fresh, clean water to start cleaning all these things. Now, when you're working with this, you want to make sure that you take all the excess mortar out of the tiles if you have some, just to avoid stuff showing up over the grout. So you want to make sure that you clean everything up. You use maybe vacuums and stuff like that to take care of all that, and you proceed by by applying the material and removing it quickly. Now, the haze, you want to make sure that you wait at least like 4 hours to remove the haze. That will stay there with a dry rag, or just something that is cleaner. I have about 10 square feet already. So what I want to do is I want to make sure that I wipe this thing out really quick, so the haze doesn't stay, or the grout itself doesn't stay there. I also forgot to tell you that this is not recommended for glass, especially when it's sanded. When it's unsanded, it's probably a different story, but a sanded one will scratch your glass tiles. So let's continue by wiping out this. I'm working on the floor right now, but you can see that there's a huge difference once you put the grout. I want to stress a little bit on the fact that you need to clean this as you go. Don't work with more than 10 square feet, as it will dry. I mean, right now we have air conditioning inside this room, but if it gets hotter, it will be really fast to get dry, or at least to get hard. Now you see that acrylic, it was like a little acrylic. Let me see if I can show you here. See, that acrylic liquid will come out, so you get a paper towel and you clean it up, you wipe it dry with paper towel or a dry rag. Just don't put too much force on it so you don't remove the grout from it. If you find little areas, like it was in this case, that we found a little bit of concrete coming out, you just kind of remove it, and with a utility knife, I mean not concrete but mortar, then you wipe it out, you clean, and you apply the grout back again. So that's kind of the process. Make sure that the corners are fine, clean, and don't leave a lot of excess to it. That's why you use the little spatulas and stuff like that for those corners. So let's continue. Well, you can see that the grout is already dry. Well, it's dried already. I mean, that was several hours ago. So we went ahead and cleaned the entire thing up and made sure that everything was all that haze that was on top was removed. I actually used some like a tile cleaner, just to make sure that we took all the little haze out. But overall, looks really well. Make sure that in the corners and areas like that, you clean that really well, so you have a nice professional edge in all those little corners. So you want to make sure that everything looks nice and sharp. Obviously, the tile, when you have that porous material, like I said, make sure that you put some sealer on it, so you don't have that material just sticking on the tile. Obviously, just put all your elements after a while, and just finish up your bathroom. So I hope this video will help you to understand how to finish your own projects. If you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. If you are, thank you as always. See you in the next one. Bye bye.